Warehouse Partners not only supply rack nets into warehousing, but we also supply complete integrated warehouse solutions, which incorporate labelling, barriers, line marking, safety signage, and other products which you can all get from Warehouse Partners. The rack net system is designed to contain and restrain 1,000 kilogram pallets. It's a risk reduction system, so you still have to carry out risk assessments, but ultimately it's a far safer solution than steel mesh. There's a big impact on installation as well. We've found that installing netting can be 2 to 3 times quicker than steel mesh. That's a great saving. So the difference between our system and alternative net solutions is very clear. We have tested the system extensively. You can see the test videos on our website and you can see the comparisons between that and actually steel mesh. However, the alternative netting solutions don't use the D6 Lockable Plus. What's the D6 Lockable Plus? Well, it's a gripple product that ensures that if there's any dynamic load, it takes the strain and stops any breakage of the cable. Now, I'm not convinced that alternative systems use that type of product.
Also, for the last few years, Gripple has been supplying the D6 Lockable Plus hanger to Westbrook Industrial. They use that as part of their rack nest system. So the D6 is the termination point for the steel wire rope. So we send that as part of a full kit to Westbrook Industrial. The way it terminates is a two-way channel system, so the wire goes through one channel and back through the other. Both are independent locking channels, meaning that there's always an element of safety in the way that the netting system is installed. It also has a secondary locking mechanism, so that can be turned off with a quarter turn with an Allen key supplied in the bag. That gives the installer absolute confidence that the system is safely secured and locked off.
Rack net system is a net, obviously, and there's some give in that, whereas steel mesh is no give at all. So where a forklift driver comes to put pallets away, particularly at height, they can't see at the back of the rack. So a lot of the time where steel mesh has been fixed, it gets damaged because the driver just keeps pushing. So the potential then is it gets damaged, it breaks, and then you've got a problem with safety, particularly if it breaks off the racking system. So that's a major important difference between the two.
When the rack net system became apparent to me, we had a look at the disadvantages of welded steel mesh products, damage on site and also the capacity. So we recognised that a rack net system is better able to disperse energy, will handle bigger loads that are impacted, and also less maintenance on site, very difficult to damage in normal use. A pack of rack netting system is relatively compact when it's dispatched. The netting is folded up. You can't fold up a welded steel mesh, so you're sending a lot of air to site. So a relatively big system here would go out in 2 or 3 pallets, and it could be up to a truck full on a large installation if it's welded steel mesh.
The service that Warehouse Partners can offer to our customers is that we have a technical sales team that can go out to site with your representative and see the customer, work out exactly what's required. We bring it back into the office, then using drawings that you can provide or we can provide, we'll design the whole system. It's always a bespoke system around what you're trying to achieve.